super quick short tutorial just showing you how to color your mockups for, well, basically on Adobe Illustrator, right? So the easiest way to do this, especially when you want to basically make a set. So like, okay, when I say a set, you see that this particular mockup has the front of the pants and the back of the pants. So if you have multiple sets, multiple fronts and backs, you want to select one front and back together. And that's just basically, I'm going to show you use the mouse and you just select it, select all of it or whatever, right? But just one set because those sets are going to have similar colors on like the front and back. Um, Wait a minute. Okay, I lied. Actually, the best way to do this to start out, I would say, is to click it. If it's grouped, click ungroup by right clicking. So click on the whole thing. You see it selects everything. Right click, click ungroup, right? Just to separate the parts, right? Because you see, like, you got this, you got the pocket, whatever. You got the legs. Now, the way that I have it set up for this particular mock-up, the legs are also grouped together. So you see, crap, man. Okay, there you go. So the front piece and the bottom piece are grouped together. You can ungroup those too, but you'll have to do them each separately. There's another way to do it as well. Like, you don't have to ungroup, but this is just the easiest way to show you if you're not super familiar with Adobe Illustrator. And I'm just clicking ungroup for all of these because it'll just make it easier to color in at the end of the day, right? And this is just basic for coloring. So you want to color, select the main part, which is going to be the background for the pants, right? And then you can just hold the shift button and click on the background for the back portion as well, so you can color those both at the same time, right? Now, if you look over, you see two boxes here. One is the fill, one is the stroke. The fill is the internal color and the stroke is the outside outline. I don't suggest bothering the outline. You just want to click the bigger box right here. You see this big filled in box here. You double click it, choose a color. We're going to go with pink for right now, just for the, actually, I don't want to do pink. Let's do like a nice light bluish green. There we go. And there you go. You have the front and back color then. Now, if you want to do these top pieces, you just hold the shift button again and click all of them at the same time. Now you see it has a line through it, meaning that there is no color inside of it. You just double click and you pick whatever color you want it to be. Now I'm just going to do a bunch of random colors, guys. This is not meant to look cute. It's really just meant to show you how to do it. We're just going to do this bottom piece, right? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just this piece here. There we go. So I click this piece. And guys, another thing to be mindful of is when you are clicking these pieces, some of them do not have colors. Like if you click on one, like let's see this piece here that you see my mouse is over. If you click on it in the middle, since technically there's no color in there, you're actually clicking the background of the pants. So when you select it, you want to actually click the outside line of it. So click it, the outside line, you press shift. You just keep holding the shift button and you click the outside line. The next one, the next one, and the next one. Now, once you add that color in there, you'll be able to just go ahead and, click it and click it in the middle and it'll select it. See, so like now you click it in the middle, you select it, it actually selects it because there is something there. There's a color there. It's not just empty. Same thing with the outside pieces here. You click on the line of it. There, and then we're just going to use that same color we just used. Also, for the pockets, you just zoom in here, click the outline of it, and you can go through and click the outline for all of them. That's just the front. You can make the back pockets the same if you want to or not. I'm just picking something random. I'm really just clicking stuff that's already there, but you pick whatever color you want to. Now, as far as the waistband is concerned, the waistband has multiple parts. Now you see this is the detailing for the waistband, and this is the background for the waistband, right? So you can go here and you can use the layers here because it'll tell you if you make it bigger. It's probably hard to see from right here. If you make it, no, not that big. This is very Gosh, this is a really organized one. Sometimes it's hard to name all these things, but apparently I did. So here, you can just go here and click waste background, and you can't just click on it. Like you have to click over here. You see I have a blue square. You have to click right there to make it actually be selected. So click in that little empty spot, and if you see that blue square next to it, that means that it's actually selected. Just clicking the main part is not actually going to select it to allow you to make changes. So click that blue square next to the one that says waste background. And this is relevant for any file that you are using, or at least the ones that I make. You should be able to go in there and you can see. Now there's a little picture next to it to help you determine what it is. That can be hard to see. I'll have to go through and see if all of them are as organized as this particular file. Maybe not. But a lot of times too, also it's easier when there's so many different details to just literally go here and just move the detail out of the way. Click on the portion that you want to change. And then you just change that background color. And like I said, these are just random colors that I'm picking just to show you how it works. And you put that detail back over there. And you can change the color of the detail if you want to, but that detailing is just meant to show that it's an elastic waistband, right? And that's that. And same thing here with the pockets, they're the color gray, so you can just double click and choose whatever color. And honestly, you can change these pieces separately. So this is grouped together. You can ungroup it if you want to, and then just go in and select the portion of it that you want. But what you also can do as well is if you go over here to the layers, you can you can go to back pocket and you can press the little down arrow. And then what you can do is you can specifically select that piece by clicking out, like I showed you before, click that little outside area. When you see the blue block box show up, you go in there and you make that change there. And that's true for all of it. So, you know how I went in and ungrouped a lot of things just to make it easier to show you guys. You don't have to ungroup it. You can literally just come over to the layers panel and you'll know that it's a group because I probably want to, I go ahead and I organize it to show you what the group is or the grouping is. And then you just do the down arrow, click on the side to select a specific piece that you want, and then, change it from there. And that's it.